Okay. Yeah, I have a little half mouse body there. I think my stray cat that I'm feeding might be bringing me gifties, proving that he's earning his keep. So that's fair exchange. I don't want to communicate that I don't want his kindness. Bravo, there's nothing for you to eat. No, we are not looking for food. We're looking for a place to pee-pee. It's a little bit cooler this morning. It's in the 40s. So that is very welcome. Come on. And then yesterday, nope. Yesterday we had a delivery kerfuffle, so we did not get to do our walk because we were awaiting a delivery. Yeah, and I have some. No, it's Chuck. Bravo, Chuck. Whoop. Well, that was a quick U-turn. Come on, come on. Let's go. I know. The gift curse of the nose. Easy. No pull. No pull. Oh, I heard that one. Probably warm enough for a squirrel today. So I finally took Smudge's cone of shame off of her yesterday, and she's doing very well. And will admit I was still nervous about doing it, just because she had chewed at it one day, and that scared me because I knew that it was still a little bit, there's a bit of a ridge where the incision is, and I didn't want it to be something that annoyed her to the point where she would chew at it and reopen herself. But anyway, she been playing like a lunatic. Hold on. Over here. But she was almost back to her usual playing self with the cone. But she would have some challenges getting in places and climbing places, and sure enough, the cone's off, and she, within an hour's time, went to a place she is not allowed to go. And we had a little mishap. For knocking something from 6 feet up. You need a potty. But yeah, with all the dampness, I love the cold, but it makes it so impossible to dress for because, anyway, today I'm wearing one of my sweaters because, no, Bravo, you are going to stop. Okay, let's go. That's much better. You dropped it. Good spot. Is that where you're going to potty? You can get on an angle up there. Seems to be your thing. There you go. Good spot. But anyway, it gets I'm not accustomed to feeling chilled, because whenever it's cold, I dress warm enough. And when I mean cold, I mean like 20s and 30s. But whenever it's in the 50s, No, pull. It's in the 50s and 60s. Ugh. And then with the added dampness, which really does make quite a difference. Whenever there's, it's damp air and that humidity is really high. And the humidity is really high inside because you don't need the heat because it's not cool enough for the heat. So, eventually in the evening I went to a fleece because my cardigan just wasn't. And it's an acrylic cardigan. It doesn't insulate very much at all. But hey, they were on sale for less than $10 at Sam's a couple of years ago. I got every color they had. And then I did place another yarn order and some more colors in this organic tweed that I'm using that I just love. It's merino, organic merino. And this one is from Juniper Moon Farms. And I love the yardage. Nope, come on. I believe it's sourced in Argentina. What are they called? Mulesed? Anyway, it's a cutting of the, in young sheep, they cut around the anus area so that wool won't grow there in the future. Let's go. Cleanliness. Come on. Ease of shearing. There you go. But I don't mind that I'm buying yarn from somebody who doesn't do that. And I love the feel of the merino in my fingers. It may not bloom as much because I'm sure it's worsted spun, which means it's super combed. The fibers lay flat. Stay still. Let's go. Easy now. We're about to move up to the choke collar, buddy. Oh, second poo. Good location again. Oh. Oh. Been up for hours. Whoa, that was lively poo. That must have been some of that venison, dried venison that our friend brought you yesterday. Whoosh. I'm glad it hasn't given you any gas. That's lethal, buddy. No pull. But yeah, because these are yarns that I haven't used. No, go. What are you doing? No, no, you're sniffing. No, no. Now let's go. Somebody threw out some kind of food. There's that ding dong mason jar. Nope. Okay, over here. No, we're not sightseeing. Come on. Bravo. But yeah, I got my my book. I waited for delivery and got my book on tuck stitches yesterday. Okay, let's go. Which has nothing to do with my color work that I'm enthralled with right now. still 25. And even my first dirt bike I got when I think I was 8, 7, 8. I don't know, mine might have been as old as I don't think so. Might have been. Had a speedometer. So I'm guessing all the new four-wheelers have speedometers too. Speeding in populated areas peeves me. It is a disservice to everybody. It's populated, so that means you're sharing that space with other people. It is complete disregard, shows complete disregard for the safety of other people. Not a fan. But anyway. Otherwise, I don't give a rat's ass what you do. Easy. I was in a discussion yesterday with a dear friend. And anyway, and so we got, I was sharing with her something that's happened over the years and then recently. What I consider to be impertinent, invasive questions. And she was like, I think you're reading more into it, da-da-da-da. I had to think about it. I was like, no. I think I judge just about everything. Questions, behaviors, whatever. From, is that what I would do? Come on. Would I ask that person that kind of question? Hold on. Over here. And she said, well, if I ask you the same question, I said, totally different context. I would immediately assume, come on, Bravo, go. I think it's because it's wrapped around his tail. Immediately assume that you're doing it from a position of concern, possibly an offer to help if I need help, whatever. No. And I said, whenever it's obvious that another person and I do not have that personal history connection, then asking a personal question isn't appropriate. It's invasive. And so often I'll throw back a very personal question whenever someone asks me something where I do not have that kind of deep personal connection. I'll ask them one. Oh, so do you need to use lubricants during sex these days? That sort of thing. Because it's not asking, we use like top level and lower level questions depending on who we are conversing with, right? And that's one of the things about the internet that has changed so many things, is people are assuming a level of intimacy or going into areas that would be considered intimate connections where there isn't one. There's not even a real social one. I think I just saw an eastern bluebird, buddy. My favorite bird. The blue of an eastern bluebird is the most exquisite blue in nature. When I see it, it just... But anyway. Quit now. So I'm not assuming they have nefarious intent. I'm assuming they're rude and don't recognize social boundaries. And that's fine. Maybe with, all of their other acquaintances, encounters, and everything else, not me. So if you're in that kind of exchange with me, and we do have a personal connection, hey, there's really nothing out of bounds. I'll talk about anything. But if we don't, and it's somebody asking me personal questions, no, what the hell? None of your damn business, is what I'm thinking. But what I'm saying is, so when is the last time you had an orgasm? Nope. And so, are you overspending for the holiday season? Do you have too much debt to be able to have it paid off within a short period of time before you accrue ridiculous amounts of fees? No. None of my damn business. Come on. Nope. I know that ham laying there must smell great. Come on now. Come on. Of course, if it's laying out there, it probably has a little bit of tang to it. Bravo. Let's go. Thank you. Much better. So anyway, there's the new tuck stitches on Know Me. And I'm not knitting a bunch of gifts like I have done most years past. Pairs of socks, tons of hats. I'm not doing that this year. I am spending my knitting time making things that I am just either curious about wanting to learn or that I personally want for me. The number of knitted items that I have that are things I have made for me, it's less than 10% of all the things that I've made. That's not a Mama Pin a Rose on me statement, that's just a fact. Because I usually have someone in mind that I want to make something for. Okay, hold on. Stay still. And there is one thing for one, no, stay still. Beloved friend, stay still. Okay, sniff away. And she's the kind of person that is so appreciative and of the things that I make her, that it's a joy to make things for her. And I know she will use them and care for them properly. And so I may use, because the book that I got, I may have mentioned, Tuck Stitches, Nancy Marchant. Which I was really on a brioche kick a few years back. Everything I did, I was doing brioche. I even did a brioche pullover, which is extremely warm. Oh, you need some grass, you need to graze. But anyway, oh, here I go again. My goodness, oxygen's low to my brain, bravo. Anyway, she's really not a sweater person, but I think I'm going to make her, she said her neck and her back get very cold. And I've kind of drifted between, some kind of shawl to, I'm thinking this morning, plus it has to be fun for me to do, to be honest. That's also part of my joy in giving something I've made, is the joy that I find in making it. But anyway, that making her, a long vest or something. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go see what the girls are doing. Come on. Sniffle, sniffle, sound like a kindergartner. Come on. Quickly. I didn't know you'd left anything unmarked on our route. Let's go. Bravo. No. Come on. Let's go. Good. So I might have to have some fun with those tuck stitches. Come on, Bravo, let's go. Thank you. You got a smile? No, I know, I was bossy. No smile.